Hello, I'm Gus.
And I'm Luke.
We are back in Scorn, and this guide isn't necessarily for any particular achievement. We are just going to go over the puzzles in Scorn. Not all of them, but the ones we felt like maybe you might need a little help to solve.
Because I definitely needed some help on one of these.
And I did. This is not a first try attempt. I have played this game several times now, and I feel like I am the most informed person to deliver this information to you. Okay, so here's the infamous nut puzzle. It is the first puzzle in the game, and I gotta tell you, from a game design perspective, not a good first puzzle. This is a pain in the ass to get if you don't have a guide. So you're going to come to this wall of nuts, and you're gonna see two nuts that kind of have like a light on them. You need to take them both up to the upper left corner to that big bright light. The first one's very easy, but unfortunately, when you activate the other piece of machinery, it kind of like crumbles and doesn't count. So you got to get the other nut that's all lit up. And that's where the real struggle begins.
Yeah, it's like when you go to get that peanut and you crack open the shell and there's just nothing in there.
Relatable.
Yep.
That's relatable. Okay, so the general strategy here is kind of move all the, there's nuts that are by themselves and the nuts that are kind of like grouped up. You want to get the nuts that are grouped up kind of to the right-hand side, and the nuts that are by themselves kind of like out of the way to the right-hand side, but less further to the right-hand side. And I don't know how to explain it. Just watch this guide. Slow it down. There's a little gear button on YouTube in the bottom right. Slow it down to 50%. Just watch this. Because without the answers, this is a tough puzzle.
Yeah, you can quickly mess yourself up on this.
First time playing this probably took me 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I struggle trying to do this.
But again, I think this is the most efficient way to solve the puzzle, in terms of least amount of moves. So just trust me on this one. Huh?
Watch, and worst case scenario, maybe you stumbled upon this video after you struggled for 20 minutes trying to solve this puzzle. Been there. You can always reload that checkpoint, get a fresh start.
No shame. But yeah. Overall Scorn, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's a great walking simulator. It's unfortunate when you have to fight something. The puzzles are hard. Not all of them in a rewarding way, but I guess that's life, huh?
Yeah. I feel like in this game, I had a few times where I was like, wow, this is some spooky goodness here. Kind of a little creepy atmospheric game. And then I got to this puzzle right off the bat, and I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah. No, after this puzzle, I was like, there's no way this game can redeem itself. And I guess it didn't totally redeem itself, but, it was okay. Yeah. Easy 100%.
Yeah. Follow these guides, get you that 100%.
Yeah,
and
hey, do yourself a favor. Get 100% on us. Mm-hmm. Man, this puzzle, even with the answer, it takes a while.
I was trying to do this in a written format, and I went through and kind of numbered all of these. It was like A1 through A20. I was like, move this singular one from A17 to here, and chart it all out. And it took me like 30 moves after, really sitting down and trying to think about it. But this one will cut that in half.
Yeah, I think we do about 20 moves here. So yeah, we are machines of efficiency. Also, I did it kind of slowly for demonstration purposes. You can really tear through this. But yeah, what was your favorite room in Scorn?
I think my favorite part was going through the worker room. So all those bipedal workers that chain to each other and kind of attack you throughout the game. There's that room where you're moving the ball through the elevators and stuff too. I kind of like that one because I think it told a real cool story of there was this alien race that was kind of taken over by this virus. So
yeah, I agree. I didn't like any of the rooms in this either. Okay, so this is the second kind of major puzzle. This is towards the end of I guess what you would call the second level. Once you get all the key components, you take it here, and all these weird pimples attached to vines kind of ooze out, and then your key here, you just need to rotate it into the correct order, and that correct order is down 2, left, up 4, left, down 4, left, up 2, left, up 2, and that's all you gotta do.
Wow.
It's the same every time, and then that will unlock the key. You need the key to unlock the next key. And you need to upgrade this key to keep unlocking doors.
It's the key forward.
Okay, so this is the room where you've kind of started to activate these like ball elevator things. And there's like 3 floors, and you got to keep, again, getting components for your key. This is the second one. They give you the first one, so you don't need to do anything with that. But the second one, you need to solve this little puzzle. Again, this is like kind of complicated to like explain in a written format, so just watch how I do it, and you will get it. The first one is actually harder than the second one, so keep that in mind. But yeah, once you, I think the objective is to get all the lights to light up in all the little discs, and then once you do that, the key component will fall out.
When you come through these puzzles normally, do you sit down and kind of try to map it out, or do you just brute force it?
The first time I do it, I literally headbutt my controller until the puzzle's solved.
Same.
And then like when I went back to like do this guide, before I got to the puzzle, I sat down and like, okay, what is like the goal here, and then like what are the mechanics of the game, and then like what's the most efficient route from A to B. So again, we're in the same room, just on a different floor. Also, there are bad guys in these rooms that you need to kill. They actually won't attack you while you do the puzzle, so if you're quick enough, they won't bother you. But otherwise, keep that in mind. Bad guys are very powerful in this game. They will kill you.
You are like a little baby hitting them with your rattle.
But again, the first puzzle we did that's like this, it is the floor above this one, I think. And when you go back to the key and activate it, this floor is unlocked, and then you can do this puzzle. And then you go back to the kind of like the key hub, and you will unlock the final elevator. But there's only these 2 puzzles in this level. So, and there it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one's easy. Okay, so here we have a puzzle where you need to activate kind of like all these computer terminals, and it's a maze, but you not only do you navigate the little light around in the maze, you rotate so that the maze orientation is different. Again, this one kind of tough to explain the solution in a text. So just follow where I take the little movable ball of light and how many rotations of the maze I do. And, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, overall, in terms of puzzle, this one too felt like the easiest.
I liked this one, but yeah, it definitely is the easiest.
It was also nice too, because it's like, with the other ones too, you can really mess yourself up. This one, there's a clear goal at the end of this that you just rotate your way through.
Yeah, like the nut puzzle, they don't really tell you what to do.
Yeah, you just like assume there's something.
Yeah. This one has like the most like direction without any direction, I guess. And then yeah, you can just you can take it to the hoop, as the kids would say.
Boop boop.
Okay, so this isn't necessarily a puzzle. It's kind of a puzzle, but this is like the only real boss in the game. You are going to, this is like the final level, kind of. You are going to come to this room where you have to fight 2 of these little Krang dolls. The first one's like a freebie. You just put the baby in and you get what you need from it.
You just bop it.
But yeah, you come into this room, you see there's a little evil alien baby. There is some ammo and some health in here, which you will need. I highly recommend stocking up on it. And then when you're ready, you will take this little alien baby to the robot and plug him into the tummy, and then you got to fight him. And so you have to fight him twice. You got to fight him 3 times, but the first time you don't actually do anything.
Yeah.
You just get it.
He just kind of falls over.
The second one is much harder than the third one, or it takes a lot longer. So when you plug him in, he gets mad at you. And then what you're going to do is you have 2 guns at this point. You have a shotgun, and then you have like a tongue shooty-outy piston gun. If you shoot his head twice with the shotgun, he will take a knee, and then you can shoot this pimple that's on his side. And then what you want to do is reload and just hang out for a second, because he's going to stand up immediately and start shooting you. He's like a grenade launcher type weapon. And then just do it again. Shoot him in the head twice and shoot that same pimple, because he's got 2 of them. Shoot the same one, and that will explode. Now what you want to do is you probably have as much ammo as I do. I had a lot of ammo coming into this room, almost max. You can save ammo. You actually don't have to use the shotgun for this. It just works a little bit better. But take your piston gun out and then just bait out his attacks. If you just stand behind this and like peek him, he'll shoot and start to reload. And then when he does like this big reload move where he takes a knee, that's what we're looking for. So just bait that out. and then just run up to his other pimple and shoot it with the piston gun. And I think you need to do that twice, right?
I think so. For this one too, I did a similar wait where I just kind of like baited out his attacks, and then every time he crouched down to reload, went and shot his pimples.
Right, and I mean, I just used the shotgun because that is quicker. You can force him to take.
I didn't even know you could shoot his head and make him drop down like that.
You don't have to do it.
But that is nice.
But if you have the ammo, you might as well. But yeah, so here we're just baiting out attacks. I think he can fire 6 shots before he does like the big reload animation. So just you know, it's a numbers game. But unfortunately, after we pop this pimple, we're still not done. So he's gonna do this weird thing. He falls over, he gets back up, he walks to a specific point in the room and then takes a knee. And you would think the fight is over. It's not. You go up to him, his gun will be like highlighted, and you try and pull it off, and surprise, he gets back up, and you gotta fight him again. So it's like his second phase. What is going to happen is he no longer shoots you, but he lunges at you. And depending on which arm he lunges at you at, is going to decide if we attack him or not. He covers his little exposed alien baby with his left hand. So if he's about to hit you with his left hand, that's when you attack. If he's going to swipe at you with his right hand, his gun, don't attack, just back away. And through the magic of editing, I do this my first time. So you see his hand on his belly, and when he winds up, don't get hit by it like I did.
He gives you a big old sucker punch.
Yeah, so there it is. I run away from it because I'm scared. But that's what you want. So just stand next to him and then strike when the time is right. If he winds up with his gun hand, just run away. Just rinse and repeat. I think you have to do this either 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. But just keep doing it until he's dead. How about that? That's my
Don't let him shoot any of those grenades at you.
Yeah. But yeah, once you learn like which hand is dangerous, which hand isn't, it becomes very easy. And then again, he's going to walk to another specific point in the room, fall down, and the little baby's going to slide out of him. Very gross. That's so disgusting. Okay, and then you're going to take his gun, because this gun's very important. It will kill... We got to do this again, but this gun will kill the next guy in 1 hit. So, deliver the baby to the baby juicer. Activate that. We come back here, and I didn't film this part, but what you need to do is stand on this little platform. It'll drop this wall down, and then you need to shoot that grenade into there. It will unlock this door, where we can get another alien baby pod. And we can do the whole thing over again.
You think we would have learned our lesson after the last one and just like smashed him on the ground or something?
We need the baby juice key, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So come back here, plug him in. He's going to take a swipe at you, but he's going to miss because we know now. We're on to him. And all we're going to do in this boss fight is bait out one of his reloads, like we did the last time. But this time, we're going to go up behind him and shoot our newly acquired grenade launcher into his back because it opens up so he can reload, and it'll kill him. One shot will do it.
Easy.
Also, it probably won't look like it goes in. It looks like it kind of like bounces off, but it doesn't. It goes in. It's actually really hard to miss this shot. So again, just stand behind stuff, wait for him to reload. He can actually hurt himself. I don't know if it actually does any damage. But when you see this, just fire it in. He'll like panic and explode, and the baby will fall out. Much easier than the second one.
Yeah. Oh, so much nicer.
And that's it. Those are all the, in my opinion, difficult puzzles in Scorn.
Hey, good job.
And hey, if you need help getting the one missable achievement in this game, there is a link to a video in the description below that we made, and it will show you how to 100% this game in one playthrough. Or go back and get the achievement that you missed.
That's right.
Hey, if you liked the video, go ahead and like it.
Yeah, just hit that little button.
Or leave a comment telling me how much you hated this video. That would be cool too.